Some houses settle at night. Others try to speak. Welcome back to Bhoot Bungalow. This is your host Jen and you are listening to a horror story. This is the story of a man and the apartment that whispered his name. When Aarav rented his new apartment, he thought he'd scored a bargain. A spacious old bungalow-style room, tucked away on the edge of the city. The wooden floors were worn, the walls cracked, and the lights flickered far too often. But the rent was low, and Aarav was desperate. He blamed the flickering lights on old wiring. He didn't know that the previous tenant never truly left. At 2 a.m. Aarav woke up, not because of a sound, but because something felt wrong. Then he heard it. Aarav. Aarav sat up immediately. He didn't know a single soul in this neighborhood. Who could possibly know his name? He pressed his ear against the wooden floor.
Help me.
Aarav stumbled back, heart pounding, breath frozen in his chest. The apartment returned to silence. But the fear stayed with him. The next night, the whispering returned. Only this time. It brought company. Slow, dragging scratches beneath the floorboards. Like nails, lightly grazing the underside of the planks.
Who's there?
Everything went silent. The very next morning, he stormed to the landlord's house.
Arey beta, building's old. Wood expands at night. Nothing to worry about.
But as Aarav walked away, he heard the old man whisper under his breath.
Not again, man.
That night, Aarav reached his limit. He grabbed a screwdriver, a hammer, and knelt by the loose floorboard. Underneath wasn't soil. It was concrete. Cracked from the inside, as if something had been hitting it, trying to break free. He struck it with the hammer. Cold, stale air seeped out. The kind that hasn't moved in years. He shined his phone flashlight into the opening and saw a cramped crawl space, claw marks, freeware, and at the far end, woman, curled into herself, open, mouth frozen mid-scream, not rotting, not fresh, long, like time had forgotten her. The corpse's head slowly turned toward him.
You left me.
Her name was Mira. She used to live in that same apartment years ago. Quiet girl. No family. No friends. Except one. Aarav. They had met briefly. Shared a cab once. Talked for 10 minutes. But to her, it meant everything. When Aarav promised, "Call me if you ever need help," those words became her lifeline. Months later, Mira began hearing noises under her floor. Scratches, whispers, just like Aarav. She called him, once, every night. But Aarav was busy. Busy moving to another city. Busy starting a new job. Busy forgetting her. One night the noises stopped. Not because the haunting ended, but because Mira disappeared. People assumed she ran away. But the landlord knew better. He knew the house sometimes kept people. And Mira died believing Aarav abandoned her. Now she was calling out the only name she remembered. The only person she believed would come for her. Aarav. The next morning, the apartment was empty. Aarav was gone. No bags, no footprints, no signs of struggle. Just silence. Later that week, the landlord posted a new listing online. Quiet apartment, newly renovated flooring, and beneath the photo of the living room, barely visible, just one faint scratch across the floorboard. Aarav.